So what makes a Battle Royale game a Battle Royale game? Well, basically, it's the concept of Hunger Games in a video game. There's a zone, and there's food and water and weapons and all kinds of things you need to find to help you stay alive while the zone slowly shrinks and forces everyone to fight against each other. Originally, PlayerUnknown came out with an Arma 3 mod called Battle Royale, then H1Z1 came out with King of the Kill, and then that dominated the Twitch scene for quite some time. There's the Culling, Ark Survival of the Fittest. Even Paladins has a shrinking zone game type. But now we have PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, his own game. It jumped to the top of the Steam list, just below CSGO and Dota 2, and it stayed there, and it keeps growing. But Dota 2 and CSGO are always 1 and 2 on the top of the Steam list. In my opinion, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds takes all the fun things about DayZ and puts you into a situation where the fight to survive becomes a reality whether you like it or not. In DayZ, you can just crawl around for 5 hours and not have to actually fight anyone, and there's no real fight to survive, so to speak. In PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you have loot, the upgradable kind, level 1, 2, and 3, which give you slightly better armor or more inventory space. So it's basically all the RNG your brain could ever want to keep you playing. It has Overwatch-style loot boxes with currency that you gain by playing the game. And so instead of leveling up, you get currencies, and then you use that currency to buy loot boxes, which gives you customizable clothing to tweak your character to be just how you want them to be. The guns have a weight to them, but even though there's no hit marker, the water balloon filled with red paint that explodes on hit will let you know that you hit them. The TTK, or the time to kill, is extremely short, and it's not uncommon that you'll be running and your character will go limp and you'll be left wondering what the fuck just happened. You can hold 2 main weapons, 1 melee, a grenade, and 1 sidearm. The main weapon and the sidearm can both be upgraded with attachments you'll find throughout the game in houses. You can find silencers, scopes, extended magazines. Right now, the placement of the weapons has no real rhyme or reason, and they just kind of appear, except for the military zone, which is likely to have better guns. When it comes to actually playing the game, the winning strategy is to hide, and that's relatively easy to do until the circle shrinks 4 or 5 times. Getting kills and winning is probably the most difficult. The game starts off with 100 people jumping from a C-130 skydiving down onto an island, and from my experience, when you think the town you're jumping to is yours alone, everyone else thought that too. Then it becomes a game of who can find a gun first to scare off the rest of the creepers. There is melee, punching, crowbars, machetes in this game, but the hit detection is second to not having any hit detection at all. Along the way, you fight or stealth your way to each shrinking circle. Occasionally there is an overhead drop from a plane with military-style loot in it, an M240, an M24 sniper, a Tommy gun, or as I like to think of it, really good bait for players. There are 3 car types in the game, a Safari Jeep, a Honda Prius, and a dune buggy. Comparing these vehicles to Arma 3 or H1Z1, they're right in the middle. They aren't as arcade-like as H1Z1, but you don't spend 5 minutes going through an animation to get in a vehicle like in Arma 3. Right now, this game is on a growth cycle that is crazy. And if PlayerUnknown's does this right, I think he can dominate this scene with the game for a while to go. The only thing that I think that he should fix is the time to kill is a little bit too short, and sometimes you don't have a chance to get in a fight or a chance to survive, you just fall over, and you spend longer waiting in the beginning of the countdown area than you do actually in the game, and that can get old pretty quick. Now, they do have groups in this game. They have solo, duo, and squad. You can play solo, and then you can play duo, and then you can play squad all alone, and you'll be grouped with a random group of people, and hopefully you can make your way around the map and win. That's actually what I did in this clip right here. And it's pretty fun. Sometimes you'll have teammates that aren't the greatest and just run around, and other times you'll have really good groups of people that just have that synergy. They're going to be adding a kill cam to solo play pretty soon, because in this game it's just you can't team up with other people in solo play, so the kill cam would be extremely helpful unless he changes the time to kill. But right now this game is on the path to success, and even though it's early access at $30, I think that it's well worth it, and I would recommend anyone looking for a game where you have a character where you upgrade loot and you're looking to play a survival game as well, but you don't want that boring type of survival game. You still want to have some action. And in this style of game, when the zone shrinks and forces you to be in an area with other players, there's going to be some action. So I'd recommend picking this up if you're looking for survival loot-based FPS type of game. And then it has that MOBA component of you can play over and over again and start fresh each time. So there's no power creep where one guy can just dominate everybody because he plays all day long. Right? When you win, the game starts over and then that's it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to check out my channel. I made a video similar to this about Dirty Bomb and how it's a great game and just kind of fell off everybody's radar. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get to them. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that little bell and subscribe to the channel. I also have a Patreon, even though I don't really expect anything from it. If you'd like to support me, anything helps. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.